Yes, so Jason has got it right. Of course. He's the expert. Ancient Persia, Mithras, Prometheus, all sorts of religions have this non-conforming seer, teacher, man of God that comes to rescue the world. That's the story. The change is every time to bring renewal. You know, the Eastern people have got it right. Maitreya, you know, the next great teacher who puts it back on firm ground yet again. It's just that Jason being, well, it presents to me as basically secular. I don't think he's a believer of any of these religions. He's too much of a philosopher, you see. He's in the... he's not only seeing that Plato has a hidden agenda, but he thinks he knows what Plato's hidden agenda is, namely secularism. But perhaps it's not. Perhaps for all of them in this line of great gurus, if you like, you know, great avatars, whatever you like to call them, in story form, it's always to bring the truly spiritual, the truly valid. It's just that Jason can't see that because he's not got ears to hear. He can study religions, and quite brilliantly, and I mean a valuable encouragement to us in many ways. But he is actually a philosopher in what he sees the Socratic truth of the matter to be, which is secularism. But I don't. I know that Plato was indeed part of my coming to God, not my coming to dispense with all the spiritual. Far from it. Quite the reverse. I was coming the other way, from the secular to loving God as Dad, in what I took to be, I guess, the best story that was around from my background point of view, namely Jesus' story. Although I was greatly influenced by the other religions as well, especially Hinduism, you know, the Bhagavad Gita. So, very significant to me. I've emphasized Jon 17, again, because it's appropriate to the culture I move in, which is modern secular society, Western world, so to speak. But I mean, unquestionably, Plato brings rationality, logic, discussion to the party. You know, he's a philosopher. And that helped to cut away the nonsense of religion. But perhaps not to cut away its spirituality, but that its spirituality might be revealed. What do you value? You actually value the perfect community. What do you think the Republic's about? I'm trying to divine the perfect community. And it's not with all this religious business. And there is an individualism about it. Very much so. You know, I think the philosophers should be in charge with some Plato's declared view. But it's all story. I mean, his his chats that he writes, but with Socrates and with his people he's discussing with. I mean, it's all stories. It's total make-believe, obviously. I mean, there's no way you could remember that lot. I mean, it's not. I don't think for one moment it's a word-for-word account of what each person said. I think that's great. Are you off your trolley? Be reasonable. And there's a great faith in reason. Well, of course. You are living in a world of uncertainty, and reason is the only way you can cope with any problem in the world, and you have a problem. What's it all about? Or perhaps, therefore, perfecting reason will solve the issue. And in a sense, he's absolutely right. When you start to use your reasoning to analyze what's really driving you as a person and what a person is and what you value, well, Marshall came up with God. But I mean, he needed circumstances to do that. It wouldn't have come to me just sitting in a room on my own. At least I don't think so. It didn't. It came to me through falling in love. And it came to me through having the childhood I had and the mum I had and the difficulties that were besetting that kiddie, Marshall, whatever they were. So it's very personal as to how you come to heaven, because you are a person. You are unique, and therefore it's not that one size fits all, It's not one of those things. It's that God teaches you as a homeschool teacher, as a dad, not a teacher. Your walk with him brings you to heaven. I walk beside you through the world today. I'm always there. I will never leave you nor forsake you. You are my child. I don't dump you in the hands of the state, the impersonal, and hope that a nice teacher will come along. I teach you. Wow. And so I talk to you direct, Heavenly Dad. Thank you. You see, we're not, what's his name, the Archangel Gabriel. It's not that I have to stand in the presence of God. For goodness sake, I sit with him at table and commune. I talk with him. In fact, he never leaves me. He's within me now. And perhaps he was always. I will never leave you nor forsake you. Never into the past, present and future. I will never leave you nor forsake you. And you know why I believe this? It's not because I proved it. I haven't. I trust. I want to trust such. I am allowed to choose. I have a freedom to choose what I want. I want you to be, Lord. Heavenly Dad, I want you to be. Always with me. And with all others, of course. I want all life to experience this wonderful communion of being with you. Infinite, wonderful, glorious, eternal life. Love you, Dad. Thank you, Dad.